Hey there. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 everybody. Happy Valentine's Day, or as I call it, Happy Love Day. I hope that you are having a wonderful time. I hope that you're enjoying this beautiful Valentine's Day, this time of love, this time of showing compassion and just love for yourself, love for your spouse, love for others. So happy, happy, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Again, I'm Tammy Durton, coming to you live today as I committed to do, because remember, we're walking through the word image. So go ahead and jump on with me today. If you're on with me, let me know that you're on. Wave, say hey, some thumbs up, some hearts, and just let me know that you're on with me today. Hey, Xavier, hello. Thank you for jumping on. Hey, Christy, hello. Hey, LaDon, thank you for watching. Listen, yes, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Love Day. Mwah. I am in Dallas, Texas, so super excited this weekend, getting ready for the book signing here on Sunday in Dallas, Texas. If you haven't reserved your space yet, we still have a couple of spaces left. You can go to bit.ly/Dallas book sign. I am so super excited about that. I'm excited about the opportunity to connect and converse, to talk about the book, to just show love. Guess what? It's Love Weekend, so I'm going to be showing love all weekend. So come on to the book signing on Sunday so I can love on you here in Dallas, Texas. Again, if you haven't reserved your space already, go to bit.ly/Dallas book sign and reserve your space. I'll be so super excited to meet you, to talk to you, to love on you this love weekend. Hey Roy, thank you so much for joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey Sandra, how are you? Thank you for jumping on. Hello. Hey Frida, thank you so much. Hello, hello. Happy Love Day, everybody. I know some people are probably out and about and spending time with those who are near and dear to them. But I'm going to go ahead and invite a few people to join us, and you can do the same. Go ahead and invite your sister friend. Maybe she's single. Maybe she didn't get out and participate with Valentine's Day. And so we're just going to have a little party right here on Facebook Live today. So go ahead and invite someone if you haven't already to the broadcast. I'm going to invite a few people, and as I invite them, let me take the liberty to introduce myself. My name is Tammy Durton, international speaker, best-selling author, and image coach. And what professional women hire me to do is to help them up-level their image, to identify their authentic style and turn their image into something amazing. And guess what? We do that from the inside out. It's not just about outer appearances and looking good on the outside, but how many of you know we need to be whole and healed on the inside? And what's on the inside is what spills over to the outside and helps make up our image and how we show up in the world. So go ahead and jump on today. Hey, Clara, thank you for joining. Hey, Joshua, Pastor Joshua Edwards, thank you so much for jumping on. Hey, Ted, thank you so much for joining. Listen, again, happy Love Day, happy Valentine's Day to you all. Made it safely here in Dallas, Texas. But I wanted to honor my commitment to you. You know, I wanted to make sure that we continued as we talked about the word image. So we started earlier at the top of the week and we talked about image. Each letter in the word image represents something. And so we're going to continue that conversation on today. We started with the letter I. I represents invest in you. We talked about that earlier in the week, and that we have to invest in ourselves. If we truly and indeed want to show up as our highest and best selves, we have to invest in ourselves, invest in our image, invest in personal development. We have to invest the time, the energy, the money that it takes to make sure that we're not still holding on to past baggage, that we're not still holding on to unforgiveness, past hurts, wounds from previous relationships. You know, in this love week or this love weekend and Valentine's Day, it's very easy to cover up what's happened in the past and try to move forward and create a new relationship, but we haven't healed from our past. And so it's very important that we release yesterday, that we heal from it, we learn from it, and we move forward. So we talked about that. Invest in you, the I in image. Then we talked about M. The M in image stands for master your setbacks. So you got to master your setbacks. That means whatever you've been through, don't let it be. Don't bring your past into your current, and certainly don't drag it into your future. So the question is, who's the boss? Are you going to let your past hurts, failures, and mistakes rule your life? So it's time to master your setbacks. Stop that. Shut the pity party down. Stop reliving what happened yesterday and he hurt me and she left me and all of these things. It's time to shut that down. Master your setbacks. So who's the boss? Who's in control? Are you going to continue to let your past rule and dominate your life? Or will you choose to master your setbacks and begin to heal from your past and start showing up as your highest and best self? So we talked about that. Yesterday we talked about the A in image. The A in image stands for align your vision. Essentially, what do you see for yourself? Where do you see yourself? And oftentimes what we say and what we do are not in alignment. We say we have big dreams. We say we want to transform our lives into something amazing. We say we want to take our image to the next level, but we're not taking the appropriate action to do the work, to do the necessary things that's going to take us from where we are to where we want to be. So it's time to get in alignment. It's time to get in position. It's time to start doing the things that are necessary to get us where we want to be. So we talked about that, the A in image. So tonight, we're going to move on to G. Oh, thank you so much, Sandra. I appreciate it. Yeah, the book signing in Dallas is going to be amazing. Thank you so much. We're going to have an awesome time. Thank you so much. So now we're going to talk about the G in image. And everything that we've talked about so far leads us up to this point. The G stands for get help. Get help. If somebody can type that in the comments for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Get help. So if we want to get from where we are to where we want to be, it's important for us. Sometimes we need to get help. We've tried it on our own. We've tried to fix it. We've read books. We've Googled things. But how many of you know sometimes it requires us to get help, whether that's professional help, if you're ready to up-level your image and make your 2020 and the next decade spectacular. Thank you, Christy. If you want to do that, sometimes it requires getting help. Get the help that you need, because if you could have done it by now, you would have done it by yourself. And a lot of times, one thing is we let pride get in the way. We don't want to ask for help. And so we let pride get in the way and say, oh, I can fix it myself. I can do it myself. I can get it right myself. All I have to do is read this book. All I have to do is do what Google says. But how many of you know if that was really the truth, you would have already gotten it together by now. So there is no shame. There is no harm in getting help, right? You know, some people are in denial. They say, oh, my image is together. You know, my look is good. And then when you see them show up somewhere, speaking at an engagement or showing up for a meeting, they look a hot mess. No, get the help. Everybody, we all know where our weaknesses are, right? We know where our weaknesses are. Hey, Terrenson, thank you so much for joining. We're talking about get help. We're walking through the word image, and we're on the letter G tonight. And we're talking about get help in whatever area that is in your life. If you are dealing with, still dealing with your past, and you have some emotional things that you need to deal with, but you can't seem to deal with it on your own, if you haven't healed from past hurts or past relationships, and you can't seem to pull it together, and you're still attracting the same type of people, the same type of man, the same type of woman, that means there needs to be some adjustments made, because you're still attracting the same person that you attracted yesterday. So what does that mean? I'm the common denominator, so the issue lies within me. So I need to get the help that I need. Again, if I could have fixed it on my own, it would be fixed right now. So it's important to humble ourselves, come clean, do some self-evaluation, and say, look, you know what? I need to get some help. I'm still dealing with with this past marriage, this bad relationship. I'm overweight and I keep saying I'm going to lose weight, and I've tried this diet and that diet. Now I'm disgusted with myself because I'm overweight and all of these things going on, and I want to get back on the dating scene, and I'm not confident in my image. And so get help. Whether it's a personal trainer, a dietitian, get the help that you need so you can get from where you are to get to where you want to be. It's okay. Again, there's no shame in it. But I ask you this question. 1 year from now, 2 years from now, at the end of this decade, do you still want to be dealing with the same issues and struggles that you're dealing with today? How long will you continue to make the excuses and remain in denial about the things that you need help with? So it requires us to be honest with ourselves. It requires us to humble ourselves. And it requires us to, again, we go back to the I, make an investment in ourselves. We invest in everything else. But when it comes to our well-being, our personal development, we brush that aside, and we'd rather go buy some clothes or some shoes or something to fix ourselves up on the outside, when all along there needs to be an investment to help what's on the inside, to shift our mindset, to heal our hearts from past wounds and hurts, right? And so I encourage you today, G stands for get the help. Get the help that you need to get from where you are to where you want to be. And sometimes getting the help is something simple as accountability, because we know what we need to do. We already know that, but we have issues with execution or executing consistently. So when you have an accountability partner, that person helps hold you accountable to do the things that are necessary to get from where you are to where you want to be. So get the help that you need. And maybe it's a resource, it's a book, or whatever it is, but just get the help. And once you begin to get the help that you need, you'll begin to see your life transform into something amazing. Hey, Deborah, thank you so much for jumping on. So I'm wrapping up. Thank you so much for jumping on again. Mwah! Happy Love Day to you. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope that you're enjoying the one that you love, that's near and dear to your heart. If you haven't already, go ahead and share the broadcast with someone. I appreciate you so much. Chrissy says, so true. An accountability partner is great advice. Absolutely. Sometimes that's the only little tweak that you need to actually help you execute and consistently execute the things that you need to do. So listen, I thank you all so much for joining. I'm not going to interrupt your love evening any further. I appreciate you if you're watching live with me. If you are watching the replay, I equally appreciate you. If you are on my watch party, thank you so much for joining the party. Go ahead and share the broadcast with someone else. And I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow. Have a great evening, everyone. Bye now.